Hello everyone, Mipa here, trying to make your Monday a little better and maybe even something to look forward to. So, apparently on Saturday I was really in the mood to draw Cilindarr. I don't know why, but I was. Maybe it was just because I loved the first one I did so much, or the video I posted last week, that I wanted to do it again. So, again-ish I did. Now, looking at this skeleton for this drawing is probably a bit like, what the heck? So, if any of you have been watching my previous videos, you probably know a little bit about my original character, Cilindarr. Cilindarr has two personalities to her, Starr and Cilinda, but they are in the same body. And that's how Cilindarr is. Cilinda is usually the one who is very protective. She acts very brave, even though on the inside she's a bit scared, so she's a bit closed off, and she can be a tad mean at times, but sometimes it's just in a teasing way depending on who she's with. And then there's the other half of her named Starr, and Starr is very nice. She loves hugs. She is just cuddly and lovable, and when I first created her, her main form of defense was hugs, because she thought, oh, I'll just make peace, and that's how she would defeat anyone, I suppose, which obviously wouldn't work, but that was just the kind of mindset she had. So that's just a bit of a rundown on who Cilindarr is. Now, take everything I just told you and reverse it, because in this drawing, it's a alternate universe that I made with someone who made Bass, who has also been seen on the channel. Bass is Cilindarr's friend. I'm not gonna fully go into them right now, that's a different story, but the person who made Bass helped me think of this alternate universe, or AU, for fun. And it's just as if everything was reversed. It's something I look at even in real life, just imagining, like, what if everyone was reversed, or just the opposite of how they usually are? It's just something that my mind thinks about sometimes for some reason. And these characters did not escape that train of thought. So, essentially how Reverse Silindarr is Starr is the more mean one, and she just hates talking to people, and she hates being near people, and all of that. And Cilinda is very much like, hey, let's be friends, you wanna hug? Let's hug, even if the person says no. And that's Cilinda. And just a few other small details about it is that Cilinda is left-handed and Starr is right-handed usually, so in this they are flipped, where essentially Starr only has her left arm and Cilinda only has her right, because they're joined by the middle arm. They are just connected there. And the reason I made it like that was because I thought, well, maybe they wouldn't just be in the same body. Maybe it's different somehow in this universe. So I ended up making them, like, I believe they're called conjoined twins, I think I've heard of. People in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. But I tried to make them like that, where they were just joined by the arm. Personally, I feel like being joined by the arm is probably the best way to be attached to someone, if you have to be attached at all. Don't know why I chose to point that out, but I guess I gave these two mercy in that way, so they're just attached by the arm. Another thing is in the, like, usual way they are Cilindarr, the way Cilindarr usually is technically Cilinda came first, and then Starr ended up forming in her mind, and that's how it actually is. But in this universe, I decided Starr came first, and Cilinda was the attachment, I guess. I don't think that's really the right way to word it, but that is why the arm that these two share is pink, because technically Starr came first, and it's really weird, but Cilinda grew off of her. Because I don't know how much I've gone into this on the channel, but in both universes, how these two were made is they were human, but then they went into a lab where they were experimented on to try to make quote-unquote better humans that would survive the apocalypse if that were to ever happen. Where the lab's goal was just to make stronger humans by putting animal DNA in them. So these two used to be human, but aren't anymore. So in the original story, Starr formed in Cilinda's mind because the transformation hurt so much, where Starr essentially became Cilinda's coping mechanism. And then in this universe, during the transformation, something was different, so that Cilinda kind of just grew off of Starr, where it was kind of like Starr's body was duplicating itself. So then Cilinda's there now. And that's just how it is. It's confusing to explain, and I apologize to anyone who is like, what the heck is this girl saying? I'm trying my best to explain, because yes, but I wanted to draw these two because when I drew the Starr drawing I did last week, I wanted to draw Cilindarr again, but couldn't decide which one to draw, whether Cilinda or Starr. So I did the AU version because that one has both. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. And I love how, since they're attached, Starr would usually just get rid of or be as far away from Cilinda as possible in this AU. But Cilinda absolutely adores Starr for some reason. But Starr is just so freaked out by the energy of Cilinda, and I find it just way too amusing. And I tried to communicate that in this drawing, where Starr is just looking at Cilinda like, bro, what the heck? Like, chill. And Cilinda is just like, yo, let's go have fun. And I love it. It's just really cute to me. But yes, before last week, I actually hadn't drawn Cilindarr, like any version of her, in a while. So getting to draw them again was really fun, and I was able to do it like without the line work, and that was just great to me. I felt so accomplished, and I still really do. I really like both of these drawings, and I'm really proud of it, and I hope that you guys like it too, because I think it's cute. And I like the cartoon vibe that they were given as well. It's another thing that I like that I did, and may try that with other characters as well, to give them that cartoon vibe that you see here. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. Apologies again if this was really confusing. If you guys want, I can do another speed paint of them and try to give a better explanation. So I guess comment if you want that. But anyway, that's all I have. So have an amazing week, everybody. Goodbye!